you're seeing this. You're seeing these big builders come in and build, a 2,500 square foot, very tall main house, and then two little houses right next to it. Um, and that's how the builders are continuing to stay reasonable. I mean, they're going to try to keep profitable on throughput, but they're going to meet the buyers. They're going to meet the buyers where they are. And again, that's just part of that trend of you're going to have smaller house for more money. I think that chart that I had back there says you're getting 7% less house for 79% more money. So,
Yep.
um,
So this broad trend, what we're talking about, the housing example, really foots. I'm pretty sure it's von Mises who talks about literally this example of the master builder, the home builder. Um, to pull in the specific book, I'll grab that for you maybe in the post show notes. But this is kind of a hallmark example in the microeconomics sense to describe the short term credit cycles like the boom and bust. And so it calls it the master builder. It's literally a home builder. Talks about the bricks, all the inventory, the resources he goes out. And because of the manipulation and monetary signals, if those are manipulated and give a false sense of the resources available and the cost of capital for projects, what you'll get is, in this case, the master builder, a private home builder who thinks the resources exist to finance his project. And then also a buyer or the market is showing demand for this project, that there's someone who's going to want it on the other side. These things take time to complete. This is the average cost to complete a single family residence in SFR, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, something like that. It takes time and capital commitment and human labor hours and resources. Like there's so much involved in the just economic coordination that goes into building a house. And when you tinker with the price signals, that interest rates and the mark to market of cost of resources in the short term, what you're actually doing is giving a false signal to entrepreneurs, private actors, and they go out and take on productive activities, new projects, thinking they're profitable endeavors. And it turns out society actually never had the resources to deliver against these plans that individuals, firms, etc., were making. And I think this kind of foots into exactly what we're seeing. Not just today's Gen Z and up and coming Gen Alpha type of home buyer who is now being forced to absorb the reckoning and disappointment, if you will, where people laugh at this idea of the American dream and the house they thought they could afford, all of that. Like you're going to downsize, you're going to economize into a house that, now that the realities have been forced to be reckoned with, this is the actual, housing unit that is actually attainable by you. And then all of that other activity, the home building, the suburbs, the McMansions over the past 30, 40 years, those are also proved to be uneconomic and also examples of capital misallocation.